Yo, what's good? What it do? Uncle Pops with the Raw Truth. Wanted to hit you with another one. Just felt like it for some reason. Just came over me. Hashtag DBWT. Don't be wasting talent. Regret and discipline. Regret and discipline. They both have a pain associated to them. They both have a pain associated to them. And you either suffer the pain of discipline or you either suffer the pain of regret. They both have a pain, but what is the difference? The difference in the pain of discipline is that you've endured something, you've gone through something, you've suffered something passionately, because that's part of the definition of passion, is to suffer, right? You've gone through all of the painstaking tasks. You've worked diligently. You've been dauntless in your efforts. You've been consistent in your efforts, right? Whether it's a discipline of something, of a subject, or discipline in your behavior and your actions, or you've been disciplined that straightened you out to keep you from doing anything stupid, to keep you from acting out further as a dumbass. But that pain of regret, that's a different type of pain, because it's never ending. The pain of regret is never ending, and this is why. When you go through life and you go through your daily actions and your functions, and you're questioning, if I woulda, if I shoulda, if I coulda, shoulda, woulda, couldas, only if I, what if I had, maybe I should have, why didn't I? And you got to live with that. You got to live with that, because a lot of that stems from fear. A lot of it stems from procrastination, which also comes from fear. A lot of it stems from low self-esteem, a lack of confidence, which also has a root in fear as well. And when you allow that, or you go through your life doing that, questioning yourself, or you're about to do something or make a decision and you second guess it, and then you don't do it, or you don't follow through with it, or you give up, you become uncompetitive. And when you become uncompetitive, what's the point? And now you got to live with that. There's many situations in my life that I live with, and I've had to deal with, and I've had to get over. I've even had to get help with. I've had to get therapy. I've had to talk to somebody. Right? I've had to do some self-reflection and some self-analyzing. I had to do a lot of self-work. I had to restructure myself. Right? All because of certain regrets. As an athlete, regrets. As a student, regrets. As a businessman, regrets. Everything. The family man, regrets. You never want to. Here's a funny saying. Many years ago, when I was doing music and stuff, trying to live out my, I'm gonna be a rapper dreams and all of that, and be a musician and producer. We had a friend that he owned the studio, and we used him in one of his groups. The band that he had was called Happy Regrets, right? And that was the title of one of their albums. And this is when I was with one of our groups, Eternal Soul Productions, right? It's with my man, Joaquin Mixon, my man, Brother Watt. Man, we one of the coldest MCs I ever worked with and done stuff with. But later on, when I started to understand, what a happy regret was, a happy regret It's kind of like going to a frat party in college, knowing good and well you don't need to be there because you're probably either too young or you don't belong there or you out of play, but you end up having fun and you got in a little trouble. Not no trouble where you know what I'm saying, you getting locked up for life or you done committed murder, but just a little just like, oh, you gonna get grounded, but you got a story to tell. Something embarrassing happened, something fun happened, something, you know what I'm saying? You got happy regrets like that. You got happy regrets, like, it was a wedding crashers. Hey, we just gonna go in there, act like we know folks, and we gonna, kick it. You got folks that show up at your family reunion just because y'all got the same skin tone, or come from the same area or something like that. You go, I'm Cousin Pete, come give me a plate. Y'all see that movie, Poetic Justice? Cousin Pete, right? Telling everybody, y'all gonna get you a plate. Oh, you made with them, boy. Yeah. That's a happy regret. That's a happy regret. You want happy regrets if you're gonna regret anything, right? I know that sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. But the pain of regret is something totally different. That's when you make a decision you shouldn't have made, and you got to live with it. I lived with that. I lived with the pain of regret. Being incarcerated, saying happy birthday to my children on a collect call. That's no. But the pain of discipline would have been to continue doing what I was doing when I was on the righteous path and about to achieve and accomplish a certain set of goals that would have elevated my life and put me in a whole different position. But that was a part of that being uncompetitive when I thought I was being competitive. It was an illusion, a delusion. I was delusional. Thinking that if I'm taking this shortcut, or if I'm hustling this way, or if I'm scamming on this, or I'm doing this, I'm going to be all right because I need this right now. I got to get that bag. I got to get that money. I got to get these frog skins jumping off in my pocket. But all that was just setting me up for a whole nother set of problems because I didn't go through the pain of discipline. And the pain of discipline, that pain doesn't last forever. But the results of your disciplined actions, that's what lasts forever. That's what gets solidified in life. That's what gets written down. That's what people can remember and relish on. That's what people give you honor about. That's what earns you that respect. That's what elevates your reputation. Yeah, you get a reputation on some the pains of regret. But it's a reputation that you got to live with that you should never have to. I just wanted to hit y'all with a couple of minutes with a hashtag DBWT moment. Don't be wasted talent. Suffer the pain of discipline. It's like Muhammad Ali said, he hated training. He hated it. He hated the workouts. But he knew that once he did them and he endured them, he would be known as the greatest. A lot of y'all we hate waking up in the morning going to work. But that's a pain of discipline. But the pain of regret on that part, the pain of regret is continuously going to work, working for someone else, and not doing anything to work for yourself. The pain of regret is building someone else's dream and helping them accomplish their goal and their dreams, helping them achieve their greatness, keeping them on top, keeping them in the 1%, and you're not carving out your niche. You're not carving out your pattern. You're not carving your path. That's the pain of regret. The pain of regret is being in a relationship that isn't going anywhere. It has no growth, has no validity to it. The person is really insignificant. You're tolerating bullshit. That's a pain of regret. The pain of regret, giving your children everything that you didn't have instead of teaching them the things that you didn't know that will give them the tools to have a successful life. That's a pain of regret. A lot of us hate doing a lot of things. We don't like doing what we have to do in order to get what we need, in order to get what's necessary. But if you do it and you endure, persevere, continue to press on, that's the pain of discipline. That's the pain of discipline. Because what do I teach? I teach the lesson of focus. Follow on course until success. So focus. Stay disciplined. Suffer the pain of discipline to save yourself the pain of regret. Dig what I'm saying? I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Hashtag DBWT. Don't be wasting talent. It's Uncle Pops with the raw truth for the youth. And definitely you grown folks. Stay up, stay blessed. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't think like a 2-minute clock so you ain't got to catch the fuck up. Dig what I'm saying? I hope so. I really do. You either suffer the pain of discipline or you suffer the pain of regret. But whatever you do, you either going to choose or something's going to force you to choose. And I'd rather you choose than be forced to choose. Y'all know I love y'all. Peace.